first really moment that I noticed, well, racism, noticed that I was different and all that stuff was actually around 9/11, because, well, it's kind of it's actually a really sad story. We were in the Ingalls in Oteen, and we were just, me and my mom were shopping, and my mom is, Italian, Irish, German, Hungarian, all that stuff, predominantly Caucasian looking, and then there's me, little brown-haired, brown-eyed Grace, and we're in the Ingalls and we're just shopping, and they mistook me for an Iraqi, and just, oh gosh, Afghanistan pigs, and they started throwing eggs at us. And it was awful, because I remember we were in the dairy section. Mom was like, I don't know which, milk to get. Should I get this kind or this kind, Grace? What do you think? And I'm like, next thing I know, there's an egg flying at my head. But the worst part about it was, is just the names that they called us. And, they assumed that my mom had either slept with, like, an Iraqi guy or Afghanistan guy or some, just something. And they were just like, sand nigger, get out of our country. And it was just awful, because I was really, really young in 2001, I'm 20 now, it's 2008, and it just, I don't know, it really made me painfully aware of my skin. And so it sounds silly, but like, I'd be in the shower and just be scrubbing my skin, because I'm like, okay, it's like dirty, it's too tan, it's too, why can't I be lighter? And I wouldn't go out in the sun, and it was just, it made me really aware of, obviously the ignorance of men, but also just how different I was in the area of Swannanoa, Black Mountain, Oteen, and how predominantly white that area was. So fitting into that mold was kind of, I came there a lot, and then eventually they were like, hey, do you want a job? Do you want a job? And I was like, well, sure, that's fine, And I anytime I would walk in, it's just kind of like, oh hello, I'd kind of thicken my accent a little bit. It's humoring the people, but it's also bringing in business. It's what they want. But I'd slip up all the time. Hey guys, you want like a booster seat or whatever? And they'd just be like, what? This is so insulting, And a lot of the time, it's really, they're kind of, Yoshida Japanese Steakhouse is very much selling the image, sell, and they, especially in this area, are not happy if you're a server and you come up with blonde hair. Hey guys, like, there's one girl, Tiffany, that was so much better, a much better server, knew the menu inside and out. She'd go up to the table and they'd be like, can we have her? They'd point me out. I'm like, no, I'm still training, but they'd want me because so they could have the full experience. And I'm like, oh, hello, my name's Grace. Drinks, you want drinks? It was demeaning, yes, but it was more, if you don't laugh, you're going to cry. It's just kind of one of those, oh, this is ridiculous, but whatever. So, that happens all the time.